Welcome back everybody to another episode of some Building Big with Jerm. How's everybody doing today? As you can see, I've done quite a bit of work in between episodes. I got a lot of terraforming going on. I've redone the vineyards again. Kind of. I redid all the leaves. I replaced them with dark oak leaves. I'll talk about that in a minute. But what did we do last episode? Last episode, we came up here and worked on just this part of the road right here. This is what we worked on last episode. And I did say that I was going to do some more work on this off camera, but I haven't done that yet. I will do that eventually, but I've been doing some work in other places. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first of all, let me put my armor back on. And I want to talk about some texture stuff. And the sun's going down, so we don't have a ton of time. Why does it look like it's really high still? I guess because I'm so high up on the mountain. But yeah, so I've done some texture stuff. I've made a biome dependent version of spruce that doesn't have like the shading on the sides. As you know, or as you may know, I had like a shadow on the sides of my texture to make it look like it was kind of swooping down in a way. And I don't have that in the savanna. It looks like this when it's only in the savanna. It doesn't look like this in any other biome. I may change it so it looks like this in a desert biome too, but we'll see. And then I also changed the birch leaves to be like the vanilla color whenever it's in savannah. I need to sleep. And I did that for a few reasons because, well, one is because I wanted to make these tree types. They're called, I think, stone pines. I think that's what they're called, or umbrella pines. I think they're also known as. And these are a tree that's native to Italy. And I thought they looked really cool, but I want to do like a little forest of these, like a mix of cypress and the stone pine, and it was all just gonna blend together if I didn't change the color. So I think that's good. But also, I got a recommendation last episode to do, I think olive trees. Yeah, olive trees out of, I think acacia wood and the vanilla birch color. So I think I am going to do that. We'll probably do it down there where we have some more of the vineyards, and I think we're going to do an orchard down there and stuff like that. So that's where we're going to have some of those trees. But like I mentioned a minute ago, I also changed the vineyard out for dark oak leaves. And I made a slight change to the dark oak leaves in this biome. I made them a little more green, than your normal leaf color whenever you're in a savanna. So I think that looks a little bit nicer, and I added some berry textures to the dark oak when it's in the savanna. I did actually have this texture in the pack already. I think it only spawned in dark oak forest though. So now it's here as well. And I actually may remove it from the dark oak. It's a little much whenever it's in a dark oak forest. I've also done a couple more texture things, and we're gonna have to come up here to show that. I've also done a lot of building over there, so we're going to try not to spoil that just yet. But I've messed with the bricks a little bit. And, well, I've mainly just changed the grout line colors. So previously, well, we can actually do a comparison. So this is what it looked like previously. And I didn't love how dark these lines are and how it just feels like it's really, really different than vanilla. So I wanted to make them a little more gray. So what I did, I took these grout lines and just overlaid them over the vanilla color and set it to like 25% or something like that. And this is what we got. And I think it looks pretty cool. I think Whip actually did this, something similar to this fairly recently as well. And I like it. I think it's a cool look. I also added this variant, which I'm not 100% sold on. It's supposed to look like missing bricks. I also had that texture in the pack already, but I didn't have it like, you couldn't see it anywhere. So yeah, I don't know. I might mess with that a little bit more. I like the idea of having missing bricks, but I might need to change the texture a little bit. I also went ahead and added variants to the slabs and stairs, because it was all the same texture previously. So you can see right here, we got variants in here now. So that's nice. You can see there's like an orange one there, orange one there, orange one right there. And yeah, you get it. You can see it. Now we're just going to run over here just to skip past all that stuff I don't want to spoil just yet. And this is, well, I was going to say this is the last change, but there's one more change I want to show. But we'll have to go to a different world for that. So I've edited the sandstone color, or sand and sandstone. So you can see, you may not be able to notice it right now, but if I switch back to our previous color, you could see it got a little bit lighter. So let's head down to this spot where we have some sandstone and stuff showing. This is where I've been harvesting a bunch of my sand and sandstone because I think we're going to do the city, that desert city I was talking about. I think we're going to do it right down here so we can have the view of the castle up in the background. And there's a little sneak peek of what I've been doing. But yeah, so this is vanilla, basically. We got some connected textures and stuff that aren't vanilla, but this is the vanilla color. And then this is my color. And I need to do some tweaking to these colors a little bit. They're a little bit pinkish and they're not contrasty enough. So I still need to tweak this texture a little bit. And I need to tweak this texture a little bit. I tried to make it so it would tile better, but now it just looks like pure noise. I mean, it was pretty noisy before, but now it just looks like there's not even, I don't know. There's something weird about it that I don't like. So I'm gonna have to change the texture back, but we'll keep the colors, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, I think this color is better. Like, we made the red sandstone a little bit darker, a little bit browner, and I felt like this was kind of a little bright next to that now. So, well, what we had previously was a little bright next to our new red sandstone. So, I think this is better. I think this is a better look. And this is actually the colors taken straight from one of Jappa's first tries at sandstone and sand. He made like a real brown version that most people didn't like. I did like it, but yeah, I think this is good. But yeah, what I was saying is that this is the colors from that texture, the exact colors. I think sandstone is a little bit tweaked, but for the most part, it's the exact same thing. But for the last texture I want to show you, we'll have to hop into a creative test world. So let me go ahead and do that right now. All right, here we are in my creative test world, and this is it. Let me get out of cinematic mode. So I've done a few things. I've done some edits to the snowy leaves that I showed off a while back. Maybe the last episode or the episode before, I don't remember. And I don't know, I'm still not 100% happy with them. I may make it so that they don't show up over any snow layers, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do about that. Looking at this now, this part is definitely still too thick. I wonder what this part looks like. It's not that bad, but it's still a little too thick, yeah. But yeah, that's where we are with that. Let me get rid of this snow. But this is the big thing. This is, right here, we have mossy cobblestone. And whenever it's placed in a snowy biome, it gets snowy. And I actually had this texture in the pack at one point, but I guess I accidentally removed it. I don't know how or why, but yeah, that's back. And I need to do some edits to these versions, the variants. They're not too great. So I need to work on those a little bit. But you also notice cobblestone is dark in this biome because I was messing with an andesite texture, a polished andesite texture. I wanted like a brick, a dark brick texture from it, and it ended up turning into like a cobblestone look, which I like this texture, but I don't want to use it for andesite. But yeah, like I said, I liked the dark colors, so I tried to tint the cobblestone to that color for this biome, and I think it looks all right. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of this texture, just so you know. It's not gonna be, I'm probably not even gonna release it with this texture in it. But yeah, I like this texture, and this is kind of a sneak peek at what we're gonna be doing for our snowy place. I think we're gonna head back out to, I did a snowy village about almost a year ago in like February. So I think we're going to be heading back out to that area and doing some of this. Probably not building up that village anymore. It was fairly complete, but some stuff around it could be cool. But yeah, I think this is a really cool house. A little Nordic style house. I like it. I like it quite a bit. All right, so the last thing I've been working on off camera is this area, the keep area. And I've dug out this because we're going to do that moat here. And by the way, it is, I mentioned last episode I didn't know what it would be called. It is just called a moat. It doesn't have to be dry, or it doesn't have to have water in it, but it said, I looked it up and it said it's most common that there's water in it, but it can be dry. But here we go. Oh man, I love how this is looking. I did a bunch of work off camera, obviously, and I think this is looking so nice. So I decided to try out the clay because I wanted to add a little bit of color to this place. I didn't want it all to be just red sandstone. Although somebody mentioned last episode that it was a really good thing that I chose red sandstone for this place because they sent me a video of like a recreation of Birmingham in like the 1300s, and like some of the higher class houses were made out of red sandstone. So it's kind of fitting that we would make the castle out of red sandstone. Although we're probably gonna make a lot of houses in this area out of red sandstone just because it's a cool color. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we'll do, I mean, we're gonna do the city. I think we're gonna be doing the city, like the main chunk of the city down in there. So it'll probably be a lot of regular sandstone. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to mention that real quick. So if you're making some higher class houses or buildings in this in a similar style, then red sandstone for higher classes. But yeah, so I'm thinking we're not really gonna do much up there. I was kind of thinking having that keep up there on top of that, but that's way too high. I'm gonna have to lower that down probably to about this level right here, and we'll just have the wall go across there, have a watchtower over there or something. But in like this chunk right here, I want to have another building, and that's gonna be where the king is. We're gonna come in here. I'm thinking we'll probably have like a dining room. Well, I don't know. I don't have this all completely planned out yet. I'm thinking dining room over there, something in here. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought there. But yeah, got some buildings in here. I think they're looking very cool. We're gonna have another building up there, tower there, obviously, and then we might have another tower right here because don't have any more ender pearls, so we'll have to use scaffolding. But because I want something here. I mean, I don't want to just be a flat house right up against here. I want to add a little bit of depth here, so I may come out and build a tower here. Build a chunk of this as the tower. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I was doing some research on some old Italian castles, and I think this is a little bit too fancy for, I mean, it's a little fancy for what a castle would have been like, but I just wanted to add a little bit of color and a little bit of, not everything being all the samey. If it was realistic, this would probably all be like the red sandstone and just be like a big flat building with a door in the middle of it. And I don't want that. I want to add a little bit of contrast, a little bit of color, and make things a little bit more interesting. We don't have to go super realistic on everything here. This is Minecraft still. But okay, so what I think we're gonna work on today is I want to decorate out. Get out of here. I want to decorate out the inside of this area here. We'll put like a fountain here in the middle, because another person mentioned to me that Italian architecture has a lot of like water features. So we're gonna have a fountain right here, and I'm also kind of messing with the idea of doing what's it called? Aqueducts, an aqueduct system. And I don't know, I think it would be really cool to have aqueducts in this area, but I don't know where to put it or where to even start it from. So I don't know. If you have any ideas for how I could do that, let me know, because I don't know. I'm not sure how I would, or where it would come from. Maybe I need to do some research on aqueducts. Maybe it would work here, but I just don't know if it would. But I do think this would be kind of the perfect area to do it, because we have this very like long set of hills here. Not very steep. I think it would be cool. It would work perfectly to have an aqueduct going all the way down to there, because they have to be like very low slope, so it's not just like rushing down, not like it's not just like a water slide. So yeah, if you have any ideas for that, how we could incorporate it into this area, let me know. Also, I have a lot of things I want to talk about in the front of this episode, because I keep thinking of stuff that I want to talk about in the past few episodes, but I just jump straight into things and I end up forgetting. I want to say thank you to all of you new subscribers. It's been so crazy the past few days. On the 29th, I hit 6,000 subscribers, and I think that was Tuesday. No, it was Tuesday. And I'm recording this on the 1st of November, and I'm already at, well, let me check. We're already at 6,558. That's 500 subscribers in like, what, 3 days? And it's just the middle of the day, so we'll probably even get more throughout the day. So, I mean, that's just so crazy. It's just out of nowhere. Just like out of nowhere, we started getting like 100, 150, 170-ish subscribers a day, which is just absolutely crazy. So thank you all. Thank you all for subscribing and sticking around. I think it was this video, the video that I started this place, that kind of blew up a little bit. I mean, it's got, I don't know how many views now, but it's definitely way higher than my normal view amount. So yeah, if you came from this video, hello, thank you. But I also wanted to say, if you are new, you're brand new, I highly recommend going and checking out the world tour. I know a lot of you have. I've been getting a lot of comments on that video. I know a lot of you have already, but if you haven't, highly recommend going and checking out the world tour. We have a lot of kingdoms in our world that we're working on. So one that I didn't show in the world tour is a steampunk city just off that way. And well, actually, maybe I showed it in that video that we did this. I'm not sure, but yeah, go check that out. If the world tour, go check that out if you haven't already. But I've been talking for a really long time, so I need to do a lot of building now. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a time lapse, and I think we'll decorate out the inside of this area. We probably won't get up there quite yet. We may get there by the end of the episode, but not in this first time lapse. So let me go ahead and work on this area, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, we're back, and I got all that decorating done, obviously, as you just saw. I do need to do some stuff up here for, well, still, not first. I still need to do some stuff up here. I want to put some barrels and stuff for, like, arrows for archers to shoot from, if there's, like, attackers coming in from way down there or something. But that's something I can do later on, off camera. I do want to add in some windows to this building. Maybe one there. One there, and that's good. I'm okay with that. Do one there, just like that, and then we'll do the spruce, what, shingles? No, not shingles. What is it? Spruce, I don't know why I cannot think of the word. The things that go next to windows, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm thinking we'll do a chimney right here as well, and I actually have the perfect materials for it, so that's good. Yeah, I like that. I actually do think I'll bring it up one more, but I think that's a good feel right there. I like it. I also kind of want to add in, let's grab this again. I want to add in some walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put some lanterns on top of them right here. Yeah, I think that'll be a good look. All the way around like that. Let's see. How does that look? Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. But I think that's good. I think this decoration is good for now. So now what I want to do, I want to work out this gatehouse. And I think I'm going to do it out of regular sandstone. I think that'll be a nice contrast here. I should take all these back because I'm kind of running out of bricks. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that out of regular sandstone. The rest of this will be red sandstone, the walls and that tower there, then that wall there. That'll all be red sandstone, but this I think we're going to do regular sandstone. I think it could be pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on, well, get the materials together for that, and then we'll start working on that together. All right, we're back, and I got some materials together, and let's just go ahead and jump straight into this. So I think I want to keep in some of the cobblestone, just to add a little bit of a color variation, because we got the granite and the what are these? The red sandstone walls. So I want to keep in some cobblestone, a little bit, not nearly as much as we have of the granite, but I think having a little bit will be a good decision. So first, I'm gonna start off by making a bunch of these smooth sandstone slabs. We'll do 32. And we're just gonna go up in these corners and go straight up, all the way up the building. Because if you don't know, in my texture pack, the smooth sandstone slabs stacked on top of each other make this brick texture, which is how I did it with the red sandstone all over the place. So I think it will give a good look for the corner of this building. And we'll go up to about there. I'm not sure how many blocks that is, but I think that'll be a good height. So there we go, did it on both sides, and I think we're gonna take this cut sandstone and go every other block, just like that. And then we'll take our stone cutter out and we'll cut, let's see, 2, 4, 5. Okay, we'll do 1, 2 of these then. Go boom, 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 in between each cut sandstone. And it should look something like that right now. I think that's a good look. Now we're also gonna use these around the doorway here, just like I did right there. And we're just gonna bring it all the way up, all the way around it where I have all these cobblestone blocks pretty much. So there we go, just like that. And then I think, let's see, how do we wanna do this? I kind of think I wanna do, let's see, we need 10 of those. I'm thinking I wanna do sandstone walls here. Maybe not, but let's try it for now. And then we'll do that there and that there. We'll see, we'll keep going with this and we'll see how we like it here in a minute. But let's go ahead and get this wall all filled up in the front here. Yeah, something like that's not too bad. I don't hate that. I'm honestly not loving the cobblestone though. I don't think that's adding anything for us. Maybe we just do, what if we just do the cut along the bottom here? Like one there, and then one there, and then we could do a smooth right there. How does that look? Yeah, that's a little better, I think, but I think I want to do the smooth all the way around it, like that. One there, or the cut, not the smooth. And then one there. I think that'll be the best. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good look. I like it quite a bit. So I'm kind of thinking what I want to do here. We'll grab a few more pieces of the cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one there, 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 like that. And then on the sides, we'll do the smooth going up. And then, obviously, this will be rough, a mix of rough and smooth sandstone, probably. Boom, boom, like that. And then I think what I want to do for the sides here is walls like that. Sandstone walls like that. And we'll have our gate probably starting at this block. So let's craft a few more of these walls. Do something like that, and boom, boom, like that. And then our gate will start right here at this block. So let's grab some 1, 2. Let's grab some dark oak fences. We'll need way more than this. Oh gosh, hello, I see you. It's night now, so we're gonna have to worry about zombies and stuff coming up on us. But I think for now we'll be okay. but we'll craft up that, the fences, and we're gonna go across like this. But on the top, once we're in this spot, I think we're gonna knock out that one and put a fence. Maybe. Yeah, I think that'll be the best look here. So how does that look? Yeah, that looks fine. That's about how I expected it to look. So I'm okay with it. But let's do another row of sandstone walls like that. So we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And then we can come up here and we'll do the cut sandstone. So like that, oh, come on. That, and then that across there. And then we'll just go ahead and fill some of this in. All right, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like that. Obviously, we'll have to do something different with the ground here, and then I'll eventually get all of this stuff worked out on the inside. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this backside, and then we'll work on the top together, I think. All right, we're back, and I filled in this backside here. I just duplicated this pretty much to this side. I think we're gonna be changing the top of this a little bit though, so I didn't put the little crenellations on the top yet. I think that's what they're called, crenellations. Maybe I might be wrong about that, but I think what I want to do here is something a little bit different. We're gonna get rid of these as well. We're gonna go down. We're gonna this is gonna be the highest part right here, and it's gonna slope down a little bit, not a ton, but just a little bit. So we're gonna go like that there, and I need to grab this again. This will be like that there, and then this will be down 1 block all the way across. So like that. Oh wait, no. Wait, did I screw this up? I think I did. Okay, so I think what I need to do is come over here, and we'll go cut sandstone there, and then this will be like regular block there. Regular sandstone there. Give me that. Okay, so what I should have done is made this like a couple blocks longer, so we could have this, then this, so 1 block longer, but that ain't gonna work. I can't go back on that now. So what we're gonna do, this is just gonna be the same height right here, and this will come across like this. So it gave kind of an effect like this. I don't know if this looks good. I really need to get this wall in here before I can really tell, I think, but we're gonna try to at least make this look a little bit better for today, and then I might end up changing it off camera. But this, I think we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. How does that look? Bad, pretty bad. What if we do that? Is that? I don't think that's gonna look good either. Yeah, let's not do that. Not do that or that. What we could do, I think, is just slabs like that. How does that look? Yeah, that looks fine. So we'll have to do that on this side as well, but I'm also kind of trying to figure out what I want to do here. We'll do 6. We'll do slabs. Boom. We need to do like the mechanical stuff for this. This is the exact size it's gonna be. I went down and figured out it's 7 blocks. It should be 7 blocks high to completely cover the door here. So I made this whole piece 7 blocks tall, and that's where the top of it is when it's all the way up. So we're gonna have to do something probably like, well, I would do this with iron bars, but we'll probably do something like this. Maybe too high. Probably too high, yeah. And then we would do like grindstones to make it look like a pulley, and then some kind of like maybe a log coming across, and I don't know, some other kind of pulley system going this way. So that's something I'll probably get worked out in a minute. But let's do this, and we'll have to move these windows probably, or the arrow slits. We'll do, I think, slabs here, I think, because this is gonna be like this here. Just like that. So we'll put the wood here, and then we'll have stairways, I think, on the sides here, going up, back and forth, which is going to be pretty hard to figure out, but I think we can get it. And we'll fill that wall in like that, and then I think we're going to do, I think we'll have this flat along here to there, and then maybe we'll go up here. Maybe. Or, actually, no, that's not going to work. We'll probably have like a raised platform here, something like that. Maybe a slab on top, like that, and then we'll have slabs like this. And then the pulley system will be up here, kind of. Maybe. You know what, let me go ahead and go try to work this out in a creative test world real quick, and see what I can pull off. Alright, so I think I've figured out how I want to do this. So we're gonna go up right here in the corner. I think we'll just do a ladder up to here. It's not ideal having a ladder, but I think that'll just be the easiest to make, just be the easiest for Minecraft. But we're gonna do that there, and we'll do a staircase, hello, right here. 1, 2, and 1 right here. Oh gosh, I thought I was gonna fall there. 1, 2. Oh gosh. So there we go, just like that. And then, I don't know what's gonna be under here. I may just like put stairs here and then fences and block it off, but for now, that's okay. Then we're gonna come up here. We're gonna do 2 rows of spruce slabs, like so, like that. And then this is where it's gonna get a little confusing looking at my reference image. I think we'll do, let's see. I think I'm gonna put sandstone here, 1, 2, 3, and then a log coming up there. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this all in with the smooth sandstone, and I'll probably texture that later on. But for now, that's fine. Then we'll grab our stone cutter, do another one of these right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoops. Like that. That's good. Now I'm gonna need a bunch of trapdoors. So let's grab as many as we can. What is going on there? That was weird. We're gonna do that, and we'll need more than that, so we'll grab a few more, just like that. That's good. And then while we're here, we'll do one of these to make some of these, some barrels. 1, 2. So here we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. We'll close all of those, of course. And then, well, we'll do that on both sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll eventually do it on this side as well, but I'm not sure where the floor goes yet. So we'll go on top of these dark oak fences. We'll do 1, 2 iron bars. And 1, 2 iron bars on this side as well. And then, this is where it's gonna get kind of confusing. We'll need to do, I think, a log coming across that way. And I think that's right. I think that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, I think so. Now, we're gonna do a couple more grindstones here, and this isn't really super realistic, but I don't think it needs to be. I'm not exactly sure how to do the point, like, I know how to do this. This feels right, but then, looking at some of the reference images of real portcullises, I wasn't exactly sure how to do, like, the weight system. So we're just gonna do something like this, and we'll pretend that there's a couple guys that just sit up here, and maybe there's like something on the side they can push, and they just pull it up and pull it down. Maybe, I don't know. It's like I said, it's a bit unrealistic, but I mean, it's Minecraft. What can you do? I also just realized I built this whole thing 1 block too high. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this all down 1, and then we'll come back and finish this thing off. Alright, so I've been doing some work here. I don't remember what I said I was gonna do at the end of the last cut, but I've been doing some work on the gate here. I don't know if I like that. I'm trying to do I'm trying to decorate this a little bit because it was a big flat wall. We did have those arrow slits, but they got blocked from behind. So they didn't work anymore. I don't know. I'm trying to do like a Roman inspired thing here, kind of based off of, let me see if there's a name here. No, there's not a name. It's just a stock photo. Kind of based on just some stock photo I found. Maybe, you know what? This, one thing that is bugging me that I do know I should change is this with the roof here. Boom, boom. How does that look? Let's just do this. Well, that kind of helps a little bit. I really don't know. I don't know how to make this look better. Maybe once we get the walls in here, it'll look better, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna wait on finishing this. And I think we're gonna go ahead and throw the walls in here. It shouldn't take too long, but we're gonna do it through a little time lapse. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, we're back. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I've been working on this a little more. I put the walls in, as you just saw, and put that tower in over there. I think I need to redo this build. This definitely isn't doing it for me. What we could do, maybe, that might help, is get rid of those little top parts. I don't think that's gonna help a ton, though. Well, it kind of did. That kind of helped a lot. But I still think I need to lower that. And I don't know what to do with this front part. It's so weird. I don't know. I hate it. I really don't like this front part. But maybe I do. I don't know. I can't tell. I think, I don't know. I might redo this part at least, the roof. I'm kind of thinking if I want to do a roof on here, I'll have to bring it out like two or three blocks so that we can do an actual walkway going around there. But I don't think I want to do that. So I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I actually have an idea. Hang on, let me try something really quick. All right, I think this is much better. It's still not exactly where I want it yet. I think I might bring this whole pillar out one on both sides. And then maybe do something in the middle connecting it. But I'm not sure. It's still not where I want it, but it's definitely better. But I think that's pretty much going to have to do it for this episode. We didn't get as much done today. Well, I guess we did get quite a bit done, actually. We got this whole place in here started. We need to do some stuff up here, some buildings up here, and then interior stuff. Which we might jump into interior stuff next episode, but I'm not sure. But yeah, if you have any ideas for this spot here, let me know. Send them over in my Discord, link in the description as always. If you have any ideas for, if you have any screenshots you could send me for ideas for this. If you want to try to do something better here, this is 11 wide here. And I'm not sure how tall, maybe, let's see, 5, 10, maybe like 13, 14 tall, about that tall. So if you have a better idea for this, send it over in my Discord, because I could definitely use some help. But yeah, I think this is good. We're kind of getting close to a finished product here. We have, well, kind of. We probably have maybe 5 episodes left in this castle. I want to do some stables right out here. There's going to be a wall coming across here that I'll probably get done off camera. What is going on up there? And then this will probably be something we can get done in the next episode. And then out here we have a garden, that I want to do, and then like some training grounds that I want to do. So yeah, not a ton of stuff. And then interior stuff, we could probably get a bunch knocked out in one episode. But yeah, not a ton of stuff left to do. So I think, I'm not exactly sure yet where I'm gonna be building, but I want to do a city next. In kind of this Tuscan style mixed with some desert style. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do it down here or down over here with the vineyard and stuff like that. I'm not sure. If we did it over there, it would definitely be harder to connect it to this area, but I do want to do a desert city out there. So maybe, I mean, maybe it could be separate projects, but I'm also thinking the city that ties in with this castle, I want to do it kind of inspired by Rome. So a lot of ruins, a lot of like Roman inspired ruins, I think would be pretty cool. I think I do want to do an arena somewhere, kind of. I've been wanting to do an arena in our world for a long time, but just never got around to it. And with the combat update coming, I mean, who knows when. I imagine it'll probably be with another update, but they just released a new snapshot the day I'm recording this. That's why I bring it up for the combat update. That could be pretty cool. Maybe we could bring some friends in here into the arena to mess around with that update. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that. Should we do the city? Should we do a city out here? I think if I do it here, it's gonna be mostly in ruins, which could be a really cool thing to try to do. I don't know how we would tie it in together, because this is definitely not in ruins. This is definitely very alive and, I mean, very lived in right now. So a ruined city could be kind of hard to tie in together, but maybe we could figure something out. I'm actually already getting ideas. So yeah, send me over your ideas for that, and I think we could get something really cool. But that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Patrons, I'll try to get a new version of the resource pack up by the time this episode comes out. If I don't have it out by then just know it'll be very soon. So yeah. Keep an eye out for that. But hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.